So an SVG file or a DXF file is known as what is a vector file. And there are multiple programs that will create an SVG file. The one that I prefer is Illustrator. The Silhouette Studio will also export out an SVG file. A DXF file is typically known as a CAD file, and programs like AutoCAD or SketchUp or other products like that will create vector files. So a vector basically is a path or a linear type of objects versus the pixels that we saw with bitmaps or JPEG. So you can see here, like this H, instead of it being pixelated and having individual pixels, you can see that it's actually following a path. And that actually will work better on your cutting machines because the blade is going to follow a smooth path versus doing a jagged line or a jagged cut. Even if you had a really small pixels, it's going to take a lot of time to cut bitmap. So when you're sending files, when you're sending files to your Cricut Design Space, ideally you want to use, if you can, use SVGs because they're Scalable Vector Graphics. That's what the SVG stands for. And the DXF is something similar. So we want to use some tools to convert these BMP files or JPEGs into vector graphics or vector files, and therefore your Cricut machine will work a whole lot better.